Hey guys, and welcome back. So it is the end of August here in SoCal. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on my Atemoyas. So first up, this is my Lindstrom. But right away you see a red Geffner. Well, more than one red Geffners. But this is the biggest one here. So this cyan here was grafted last season. So I think right now you can say this is a year and a half old. So this is the graft joint right there, still visible, not yet you know, big enough and it goes away yet, but as you can see I have a lot of red Geffners on here, just because it had a bunch of buds, and I was able to pollinate them all. So I will probably have to thin them out as the season goes on here, as they get bigger. Small branch, it will probably snap if I keep all the fruits, but here is another one. This is another graft right here. This one was grafted at the beginning of this season. This is let's see, it's not focusing. So this is a Lisa, and I was able to get just one one fruit. Beautiful. So the shape is quite beautiful on this one here, but just one Lisa, or I guess Lisa Pride. This things, as it mature and ripens, it gets a little bit pinkish. So it's very pretty. It's very pretty, and this is my favorite variety at the moment. Texture is good. Sweetness is is very balanced. So not too sweet, not not too light neither. So very good. But this season here I was only able to get three, I'm sorry, four Lindstrom, and unfortunately I got three of them on one branch here. So hopefully these branches get they get bigger and are able to support the fruits, but they are looking good. Lindstrom, the fruit is big. This guy's a little bit misshaped, so I'm not sure if it's gonna get big, like these two guys over here. This guy is decent, so I think he'll get big, and the one behind it, he'll get big too. But I don't have a lot on this tree. This tree is decent size, so so I think it can hold a lot of fruits, at least I would say 15 to 20 fruits easily, but I don't have that many on here. Here is the fourth one. Unfortunately, it is on the same branch as the red Geffner, and it is right here. So hopefully this branch here gets thicker, maybe this thick this season. I doubt it, but hoping so that it can support all the fruits here. So beautiful. The red Geffner is beautiful, but it did not taste that good last season, but I think that was my fault, because I let it ripen on the tree, and for Atemoyas, they don't taste good when they ripens on the tree. So here, these are these two trees here are my main trees. This is my Geffner, so big this year, still getting bigger. And this is my African Pride. It's getting there, but it's behind the Geffner, because this guy here gets sun a little bit more than this guy here. This guy doesn't get the full sun until like midday. This guy gets it right away when the sun rises right over there, and then it hits it on that side, and then the sun keeps rising on that side, and then it gets a lot more sun. So but this tree here, I do have a couple of different varieties grafted on here as well. First up is the Lisa Pride. I think this is the graft joint here. It's starting to disappear. So it's big. It's a lot bigger than not a lot bigger than the others, the tree, but it's bigger. So I have, I think, 4 Lisa Prides on here. Beautiful. So the shape of this variety is decent. It's beautiful. It's not as uniform or symmetric, but it's beautiful. the fruit's gonna be beautiful. So I have 4. This is the 4th one right here, and this is the only variety that I grafted on this tree that is, you know, doing well this season. All the other not enough buds to set. So, but the rest are Geffners. So I have a lot. I should have like at least like 25 Geffners all over the place. You know, it is a big tree, so you know I'm setting as much as I want. You know, so I've had this tree for 6 years. You know, so right now, you know, I'm maybe at a different place than most of you guys who may have just started and just want perfection right now. Well, whatever works. So beautiful, beautiful Geffners. Look at that, beautiful. So lots and lots of Geffners. They were all hand pollinated. None of these guys were self-pollinated or pollinated by bees or whatever. So maybe my tree needs to be a little bit bigger for it to self-pollinate, because there are videos out there that, you know, that says that this the Geffner self-pollinated, but mine is not there yet. Beautiful. So I have a lot. Fruits are getting big. Here, some more down here. Look at that, beautiful. A little bit bigger than a golf ball now. Here, August, SoCal. Not yet a tennis ball, but look at that, perfect, symmetric. The spikes, beautiful, but the spikes, they don't do well when you ship them. So another beautiful one. This guy's a little bit misshaped down here, but there it is, a little bit misshaped. It looks like a gourd, but you know, usually I would just abort that, but it's okay. It is the only one on this branch, so I will let it be. All right, that's the Geffners. Here's another very symmetric fruit. Beautiful. I got a bunch up there as well. Alrighty, so this is actually my second favorite. This is my African Pride. Fruit is beautiful. The skin is smoother. It doesn't have a lot of spikes like the African Pride. And this guy gets big. It can get to, I think, 3 pounds on my tree here. And this season, I did not have a lot of buds because I think, you know, not enough sun. I think for one, not enough sun. So down here, no buds, no sun. So and the majority of the fruits are up here, and they're getting big, almost to the tennis ball now. Beautiful, beautiful African Prides. Some more over here, kind of bunch up. I wish, you know, they can, you know, separate a little bit more. So this guy here, I just pollinated not too long ago. So he may not be ready this season. He might not be ready until May, June of next year. But that's okay. That's okay. Beautiful African Prides. So that's where I'm at. You know, let me know how you guys are doing. You know, these guys here should be ready by January or February of 2026, or even earlier. I think the Geffner may be a little bit earlier. We'll see what happens. I do have one more tree, but that tree is over here. It's a my kid's lawnmower, but but this tree here is actually I don't know what the variety is, but I chop it off. If you've been following me, you know, it was all the way up there, but then I chop it off. I chop it right there, and the reason why I kept this branch is because there is this is a graft. This is a PPC graft, and it had buds. Still, there's still some buds here, but it had bud, and I was able to pollinate a few now, and I think this guy here set. So I haven't had a PPC yet in my yard, a fruit that is. I've always had science, but not the fruit. So hopefully this year I will have a PPC to see what that's like. This tree that was given to me was supposed to be a PPC, but it was not. It's not. It's something else. So want some PPC science and then graft. It's a very vigorous grower. Big broad leaves. Look at this. Look at that. Huge. But hopefully I'll get a PPC this year and see how that goes and see what it looks like. If it's beautiful, I do have another cyan grafted onto my Lindstrom, but that did not do anything this season because no sun. So I think I need to graft one of the branches here onto a different place to another tree, because I think I'm just gonna get rid of this tree here next after this season is over, because I do have a lot going on here. I got my papaya, bananas. I kind of want this guy here to grow. This is my passion fruit. For all of the people who watch my cutting rooting for the passion fruit, this is one of the cuttings here. So two cuttings, one in the water, one in the soil. I can't remember which one I used to grow in the pot, but I think that it's not growing much anymore. There's a fruit. It hasn't really grown much, because not enough soil. It is in a very small pot, but I don't want to put this in the ground and the roots will be everywhere. I don't want that to happen. so we'll see what happens after I cut this off and see if I thin out that a little bit, and then maybe it'll grow some more. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But there you have it. PPC, my Atemoyas, end of August here in SoCal. All right, that's it, guys. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to stay up to date with me and my trees and my garden, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a great day.